This is Boomer Life on CL 650.
Welcome back to the program. I'm Sterling Fox in studio with a couple of residents from ShannonOaks. A real pleasure to spend some time with Olive Farah and Cootie again. Jillian Fullerton is also back with us on Boomer Life from the management team at ShannonOaks, Vancouver. Yes. And, you're a sales and marketing manager for Baptist Housing BC, so you also have responsibilities for ShannonOaks, Victoria as well.
Yes, that's true. And Leo Martin is the marketing person there, and he's a wonderful man.
That's right.
So give him a call, and he'll show you around.
Yeah, if this open house, now we have open house, we were talking about it on Saturday, December 5th at ShannonOaks, Vancouver.
That's correct.
Is Victoria simultaneously holding an open house on the same day?
I will have to check on that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Might be on the website, right?
It could be.
Okay.
It could be. I haven't heard from Leo on that. That's a good question.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Now, I wanted to talk to Olive and Perry about downsizing. Now, you two have both lived at ShannonOaks for several years. And Perry, before living at ShannonOaks, you were in another seniors community. So this is now old stuff for you two, but you've been there. And I wanted to just get your thoughts on this whole business of downsizing, because in some cases, and Jillian will be the first to tell you, because you hear this more often than most.
Oh, I do.
People will say to us boomer kids, well, when we approach them with the idea of moving to a seniors community, well, yeah, maybe, but I don't think I could, because what am I going to do with my stuff? I mean, I've got a lifetime of memories that I've spent accumulating. What? I couldn't possibly just walk away from all of that.
And it hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts. It hurts. It does. And again, as I said, cups and saucers. No one wants those now.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
Your grandchildren don't even want it. But you're lucky if you have a lot of girls, because they're a little bit more, I'll take those, Grandma, or something. But no. I'm a grandmama.
Right. Yes.
But and that hurts. So you have to make sure that it goes into the thrift stores.
Right.
And Salvation Army and all these places. There's so many of them.
And so that's doing something positive. That's turning a negative into a positive. Well, I'm not just going to throw this out of some junk pile. Why not give it to somebody who really needs it?
That's what you have to do.
Right.
And get a cart, what have you, and take it there.
And in many cases, they'll come pick it up, too, won't they? St. Vincent de
Paul
Paul and Salvation Army.
I've given most of my stuff away.
Yeah, right. I gave me too, because my children, as I said, were not too interested in what I had.
Interesting stuff. So, but all of it, just the cycle. Perry was alluding to it. She said it hurts.
Yes, it does.
And you spend, and you lost, both of you have lost your husbands, and a lot of that stuff is connected to those memories too.
Yes,
that's right.
Yeah.
So it's tough to let
go.
Good
times.
I didn't have that much problem with it. I just made up my mind that can't take it in there, that's all there is to it. People that bought our condo took a lot of our furniture.
Right. And how handy
And
is
you know
that?
what? There's a wonderful business now that there's more businesses springing up all over the place. We'll take your stuff. We'll take your stuff.
And if you look at the refugees that there are now in need, there's a huge number. There's lots of organizations, and you know that you're doing some good.
Yeah.
Because these people have nothing. Yeah. Or also in the social services that when people reach 19, they're out of the care, community care.
Right.
Those young folk have nothing, and they're put in an apartment with nothing.
Yeah.
So giving it to that, it just warms your heart.
That's right.
To know that it's going to somebody that really needs it.
And my kids were very, very helpful. I've got a most wonderful family.
Yes.
They just stepped right in.
Give us a second here and brag about your family. How many children, how many grandchildren, and how many great-grandchildren?
We have 5 children, all married, 15 grandchildren.
Oh, my.
7 great-grandchildren and 2 more on the way.
Oh, my gosh.
Isn't that lovely?
And they're not
family.
finished.
Very busy family.
And they're not finished.
Oh, I can
love
well
them all.
imagine that. Isn't that something?
And I have a new great-grandchild on the way for
Isn't that
February,
lovely?
so that'll be 2.
And yours are in Canada and in Europe as well, right?
Yeah, no children there. The children are
here in Canada, a little closer to Grandma
Toronto.
here. Oh, isn't that nice?
Yeah. That's
hard
nice.
on the pocketbook, though.
Oh, it certainly is.
Please.
But the idea that and you hear this, and Jillian hears it more than most of us. It's a defense mechanism. Somebody who's a little nervous about the idea of moving, of change,
the change, and
moving into a seniors community. Really, it's a dramatic change. It's, you know, you spent how many years in that old house? You paid the mortgage off in the 70s, for crying out loud, and you've been there for what, 40, 50 years? And then you want me to do what?
Yeah. If you don't do it, it'll stop you from living the life you deserve.
Exactly.
Right.
It'll stop you. It'll be that roadblock that'll imprison you and isolate you.
It's just, I want to say one thing, though. Excuse me, Jillian. Sure. I got to get it on this show. Nobody forced us to move into that place. We decided it on our own.
Yeah. Right.
And the kids were surprised. You what?
Yeah.
I says, this is where we're moving.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
No, it's not
That's
good
forward
to force
thinking.
you're not supposed to force your parents just because they're elderly.
Right, and that's an excellent point.
And I did.
And Perry, you keep using the word respect. You've used the word respect at least 10 times in this conversation.
Yes.
In terms of your relationship with the staff at ShannonOaks and how you get along with your peers and fellow residents. It really is all about respect. And from children who are keen and anxious to have mom and dad well cared for, sometimes that anxiety gets a little too pushy. And sometimes you just have to stand back and go, wait a second, who's making the move to where here?
That's right.
And who's in the driver's seat?
Yes.
So that's very good advice, Olive, and well put. I appreciate that.
And it's never successful if the person comes there without willing to, without wanting to.
Yes.
It's an uphill battle, so it doesn't work. Right. But however, if you have made a decision to move, we have a number of movers we can recommend.
And downsizers.
And they
professionals
downsize.
who help people
And they
move.
downsize. And they will come into your home and show you where the different places are and do all that.
They'll say you
those
can't
resources,
take this, that's too big. You can't take that. You don't need this. Yeah.
Well, you know what I do? One of the services that I offer some of the people coming in, I will come into their home and they say, well, I want to take that and that and that. I'll tag them. I'll measure them. Then I'll go back to the suite they've chosen, get painter's tape, and tape it all out on the ground.
Yes.
And so then they can come back and see where the bed is, the bedside table, the chest of drawers, that chair. Hey, it does fit.
Right.
You know, and they can walk around and say, okay, great, now I can bring that.
Yeah.
But that's one of the services we do at ShannonOaks, just to let them know that will fit. That's because I wasn't there.
It wasn't in our time.
Well, you know, things just keep improving by the day at ShannonOaks. That's how we'll treat that one.
Change.
That's right.
But change is constant. Even you know, you were both married 60+ years, and both of you have alluded twice during the conversation to the need to adapt. The change is a constant for humankind, and resist it all you want, but change is still going to happen anyway, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah.
So either you fight it, or you find a way to go with the flow and have a little fun. And you two have certainly
have fun.
It's that vodka and stuff.
What time will I be there?
While you're arranging a cocktail date, allow me to take just a couple of seconds here because we're almost out of time, and remind everyone that the next open house at ShannonOaks is coming up in just a few weeks on Saturday, December 5th from 2 until 4 in the afternoon. It's a huge Christmas open house.
Wonderful.
Everyone is invited. You want to give them a call and book a spot in advance? Great, but come on down and have a look for yourself.
Yeah. 2526 Waverly.
That's right, 2526
We'll
Waverly.
meet them at the
and
door.
we'll be there.
ShannonOaks.com on your
internet. We'll be there with
Jillian. Olive, lovely to see you again.
Nice to see
Perry,
you too, Sterling.
You did a fantastic job. Come back now that you're a pro.
Thank you.
Jillian, we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Great.
Thanks for joining us today on Boomer Life on CIL 650.